Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Brad. Good morning, James. Jose. Good morning, KK. Good morning, Panos. Good morning. How are you, Pat and Omer? Suarez. Good morning, Josh. Good morning. Good to see you, Suarez. Where you been, buddy? Adam S. Good morning. Good morning, Panos. How are you, buddy? James. Good morning. How are you, sir? Okay. Well, glad to see you back, Suarez. All right, today is a big day, people. FOMC meeting, Fed fund rate. It's gonna be a lively one. Let's get this show on the road. We got 1 minute here. We have a 200 NT Rinko and a 100 NT Rinko that's out of sync right now. We need to see either a break above 901 or the market coming to 800. Yeah, I know it's going to be an interesting one, Panos. It is going to be an interesting one for sure. So that's what we got going on here. We got 1 minute. I mean, I can go through some of the other instruments very quickly and get this. Here you go, YM. So YM is trading right around Globex. So you need either a break above target number one for momentum or anything under 32,731 for momentum on the short side. We're looking at QQQ. Well, that's not coming up yet. ES on a daily basis in the inside day. Obviously, during Globex, hardly anything happened. Considering that the market is waiting on the FOMC. Gold from a daily perspective in inside day too, but that's a big time reversal right there, and that could have a consequence that could take it for a couple of days, and we are potentially can get to the 1920 on a retracement, and anything in and around 920 to 910 reversals there can be a buying opportunity. NASDAQ inside day after this rally and breaking that channel. Netflix, we're waiting. Tesla, we're waiting. ES on a daily, on a 50 NT Rinko, that's just like middle of the range inside day. You have Globex at 40.3875. If the market is serious about going higher, we need to break that level, break Globex. Gold on a intraday basis, you're seeing us consolidating around Globex. Russell 2000, a switch trade short into 1788.4. Market is pushing lower. Crude oil, nice run up off this captain setup switch trade, and looking for pullback as a buying opportunity. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, so we had this channel, and we're pretty much still working that channel higher. I mean, we're at 28.5, man. That's just a big deal. So now, looking at the cryptocurrency market, whenever you have Bitcoin holding its bid, that's gonna give the rest of the market legs to stand on. So I'm going to start looking for pullbacks in the crypto market as a buying opportunity, considering how well Bitcoin is holding up. So I'm going to start getting back into that market. All right, and let's be patient. I mean, we can tell from the way price action is moving right now that things are kind of slow and in a waiting mode. So we hit glowbacks and we're fading. We have harmony zone number 1 and 2, and both of them are, or definitely harmony zone number 2 is holding up. The 200 anti-wrinkle and the 100 are out of sync. If the market comes back to 847, that will set the stage for a bit of shortened pressure. $47. So we're basically stuck between those two levels right now. Harmony zone number 1 and 2. Market is just tossing around here. $62.72. Omer, here we go. All right. Here we go. Heading Globex one more time here. All right. Yeah, we may be lining up here for a push higher. Yeah, Panos. when watching paint dry, that's what you get here. But you know what? At least it's an orderly. Like the market's not crazy. Craziness is gonna come a little bit later. Good morning, Gary. So what are we gonna do with this market, right? We're gonna be patient. I mean, we're coming here. We're trading around Globex. If the market parks itself right here, like right now, we should see more of a push upward, right? So here we go, 73 to 80. 73 to 80. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna post some orders out just to make sure that my order entry is gonna be good. Just an advice for everybody. If you're gonna trade the FOMC today, just make sure that you cut down all your charts to the minimum. Just have like a couple of charts that are your execution and your signal, and get rid of everything else, because things are gonna be moving, and you wanna reduce the load on your PC and on NinjaTrader or whatever software you're executing on. Doesn't matter really. Somebody have, let me see here. Yeah, Steven. Yeah, Steven. Good morning, good morning. Let's make sure mute participant upon entry. Here we go. Good morning, Steven. Oh boy. Yeah, they had a captain set up switch trade right there. So captain set up switch trade short against Globex. I mean, that was not bad actually. Two minutes. Here we go. Good. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, everybody just jumped in, huh? Good. Yeah, 5 points is 5 points. That's not bad at all. Man, Adam got in, Brad got in, KK got in, Adam, everybody got in. Good. That's a good one. Two. Right. Hey, Steven, I sent you a message. Just take a quick look. So we're seeing a little bit of distribution going on right here. Russell 2000 is getting killed. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, Russell, relatively speaking, getting smoked right here. 2 p.m. Okay, no problem, Steven. Just want to make sure that you're okay. So that works as well. Yeah, Russell is getting smoked. You had a switch trade right here, and you're getting a push into that target. I mean, if we're gonna continue this slow price action, I'm gonna start doing push-ups and sit-ups. Hey GED, how are you? Good morning. So the question is, what would constitute, like an environment that I'm interested in? For example, if the 100 NT Rinko comes into 36, then I'm gonna start looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. If we go, if we go up to 898, I'll start looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Anything in between those two levels, if I see setups that look like this, where you're having a captain setup, switch trades, something that is, exceptional like that, I'll take advantage of it. But otherwise, I'm gonna be very patient. And in an environment like that, you want to look at the 20 NT Rinko a lot closer. ES, kind of the same environment, but here you have the 50 NT Rinko is short and the 20 NT Rinko is short. Actually, getting better price action out of ES, relatively speaking, to what NQ is doing. They just put on a captain setup long at 32, and we're trading at 33 and a half here. So you're getting a push up in that price. That's good to see. Multiple switch trades on NQ on the 50 NT Rinko. Just remember, we're in balance right now. We're trading literally in balance. We are trading at the price where we opened at 5 o'clock, the Globex session. So you're not getting a lot of momentum here, and what you're getting is a lot of back and fill and fading in a very low rotational count. So the impulse of most people, including myself, is, oh, okay, let me just get in here and speculate. So once momentum picks up, I can take a big chunk of the move. But really, in this area, it's going to be very sluggish. So I rather just kind of leave this area alone and look for expansion above those two big levels that we talked about, and then participate. It's going to be FOMC announcement is going to be 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock Eastern time today. One o'clock Central. So FOMC, just here we go, and we're getting action. That captain setup on ES held. So that's good. That's good. It's good to see. We're very close to the 98, and that's an area where you want to see the market close above. Since we have a little bit of time, let me see here on Netflix. Hey, if you guys watch Netflix, there's a show that came out that's worth watching called Outlast. Take a look at it. I started looking. I started watching it yesterday. I couldn't put it down. It is. I think I threw a couple of things at my TV while watching that thing. So infuriating. It's a survival show, but man, you see the good and evil in people. It'll get your blood boiling. I heard about The Last of Us. I have not seen it yet. I need to watch that one. So we're looking at this. We're coming into harmony. I mean, that's actually. Oh wow, there was a captain set up switch trade on the 30 NT Rinko that I didn't see at 84, and we're retesting right now. Steven, that's funny. Yeah, what is this? The Last of Us. Let me see here. They have a season. Okay, let me see here. Oh, that game. Okay, The Last of Us. Yeah, I watched the Ozarks. It got dark. It got dark. It looks like the market is trying to work its way up here. ES is moving a lot more, a lot better, to be honest with you. Very lethargic across the board, but where can I watch The Last of Us, by the way? Is it on Netflix? Oh, HBO? Yeah. Okay, so that's switch trade long. They're walking this market higher. 98 is coming up. It's the FOMC doldrums. But we're going to catch them. We're going to catch them. Just waiting for somebody to slip here. Captain set up on the 40 into Rinko. Captain set up short. So let's see if that one does anything. 85 to 95. I mean, yeah. It's almost like this is a 5-point range in this market. So the second attempt at that 98 is just getting faded. And now you have a captain set up short on the 40 NT Rinko against that double top that they just put on. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning. How are you? It's 9 o'clock. Let's see here. 9:03. Now let's assume that this candle on the 20 NT Rinko actually closes at 78 and a quarter. What would we do here? Because you have a captain set up short on the 40. I mean, that with the switch trade, that can be a signal to go short under Globex into target number 2. And I would look for, a scalp in that type of environment. They got close. They got close at closing it. I mean, they came within a couple of ticks. Yeah. Yeah, if this candle close, I'm gonna look at a Are you serious? Come on. Okay, here we go. My stop is 95. Actually, okay, that's good to see. Let them flush that 70. $70. 68. Okay, let's see that. Yeah, 94. Okay. We're gonna play that game, huh? $93.25. Okay. Oh, come on. I was almost there. All right, took three out, and let's see if that fourth one does anything. We gotta protect ourselves here. I think he'll get there. It just I'm going break even on this one. Not a bad idea, Steven. Not a bad idea. And I'm looking for a push, and if it pushes, that's fine. If it doesn't, I'll stop myself for break even, and that'll be the end of that. And here we go. You're getting a captain setup on ES, so we should see a little bit of momentum on the downside. But it's just one of those things where I'm looking for the big play, and the big play is anything under 50. I mean, here we go. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. I mean, they could come back and hit me. This is a break even trade, and I'll take one. No, that's not what I want to do. All right, so right here, that's it. Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. But what the catalyst to this trade? And I added 4 contracts here. So like, holy crap, 1, 2, 3, and a 4. But because I had that captain set up short, protecting the structure. So I was like, all right, well, I mean, the worst case scenario will be up to 93, and I can take that stop and just be comfortable with it. But I need a push to that 50. That's the bigger play. The bigger play is to get to that 50 or below. I mean, here they're giving me a couple of $100 too. So I mean, it's not like it's a momentum market right now. I think we may get to that 65. Well, I mean, we're already at the 65. I'm gonna chicken out of this thing and getting out. Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave it alone. It is what it is. They can come back here and get me if that's what they want, and they did, right? They're coming. They are coming. Yeah, they're coming. There you go. Thank you. I don't know why I'm looking for a big move, right? So that decision gave us 373. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Good morning, SNK. When Powell speaks, we're going to be in training, and that may have to be delayed, to be honest with you, because I mean, let me see here. Let's see. Google. let's see here. Product patterns, KK and Ken. So KK. Hey KK, I'm sending you a message, man. Yes, yes. I'm sending you a message right now. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So they bounced it right back up. Wow. Okay. So now this is the key to this structure here. You break 68 again. There'll be a captain setup switch trade on the 40 NT Rinko short, and that'll be a signal for me to jump in. Well, well, well. Aren't they cute? So they closed the 200 NT Rinko candle, breaking the 98. Now we're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Interesting how they did all of this. I mean, they gave us a window here, and I knew that they need to hold the 86, and I need to hold my entry point. We took a small profit. Ain't no sunshine, she's gone. So what's the key here? What are we to do in this type of structure right now? Well, I mean now you have a harmony zone number one and two. Zone number one is 73 and a quarter by 63. Zone two is 48 by 38. And those two zones, you have a target, a continuation trend target at 923. So that's what's going on here. We need a pullback, a consolidation, a higher low, a signal. So I'm gonna be patient and wait. So that initial trade worked out. It gave us a little bit better than 15 points on some of it. Hey, the answer to your question, SNK, is no. I'm not gonna be live during FOMC. I'm gonna. We have training during that time, and we're gonna be focused on doing that, and probably trade with the traders while that's going on. But I'll tell you one thing about FOMC. First 2 to 3 reactions, you literally have to leave them alone. You have to kind of leave that stuff alone for the first, couple of reactions. Then after that, let the 200 NT wrinkle be your guide and look for signals. Start small and manage your emotions so you could manage your risk, because it becomes very emotional whipsaw price action, so you just don't want to get sucked into it. Here we go. We're getting a continuation pattern. They pull back and off you go to the 910. The next target is 23. Well, I mean, here you go. Boom. They got there. Now things are speeding up. What, did everybody wake up all at the same time here? Next target is 48. 48. All right, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you for spending your day with us. Let's get this thing done. So we had one trade, 4 contracts, made about $300, and we're looking for the next signal. Let's do this. Steven. Well, they're alive now. We're getting some movement. So the good part is we're going outside of the Globex band, and that's a good thing. First, you must learn the skills right off. Okay. Uh-oh. If this candle closes lower, I am gonna go short. Took one off, and let's see if we can get another one to cooperate and see if we can get to the 907, and the stop needs to be right here. Well, let's see it. I mean, if we start breaking anything under 914, I'm not gonna look for a big move here, but 27. There you go. That's good to see. Here we go. Come on, baby. And I'm moving my stop to break even and hoping to see that push. If it pauses, I'm getting out. It should come in here. Here you go. Come on. Thank you. It's going to be a reversion to the mean type of trade. I'm not going to get cute with this market. I mean, here we could have made a lot more money just taking the profit versus trying to trail it in an environment that has a lot of capacity to back and fill. But that's a good trade. I'll take it. So those are the two trades right here. 245. So we're up to 624. Let's keep working. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets to 92, to be honest with you. But the behavior here is a back and fill. I mean, excuse me, reversion to the mean type of trade. So typically the first time the market breaks above the Globex band, you get this type of behavior where they fade it. How's everybody doing so far? Pat, small green, okay. Plus 15 points. No trades waiting for announcements. Gary, okay. What else is going on here? One trade break even, Steven. Steven break even, okay. Who else? Adam, how's Adam doing? One trade, 5 points. Omer. Panos, KK. Crude oil, they got a one candle reversal. Um, so that's heading toward that 70.50. Russell 2000 recovering a little bit. As long as you continue to trade under 1796.2, the market should reverse and sell off into 81. Gold trading above Globex, and actually we should see a bit of a buying interest coming into gold, breaking the 1950 to 1955 to retest the middle of the range. ES closed that candle higher, trading above Globex. Tesla trading under the opening price of 199.17. Consolidation, no signals. Netflix, on the other hand, is selling off with a specific trend showing up here. The opening price is 306.04 and we're at 301. So that's trending. Netflix, NQ is breaking out from that prior high, obviously. Gold bouncing back, but the overall structure is short. ES on a daily, same thing, but weaker than NQ. Apple put a captain setup long at 159.26, and we're hitting target number 2. The opening price is 159.3, and target number 3 is 160.6. Spider to target number 3. That's just very lethargic here. Microsoft. That's a in the stock that would be a premium switch trade, right? So 273.69, and you're looking for a run up. And you got it. And target number 3 is hit. Target number 4, 278.1, and 273.4 is the opening price. QQQ. Yeah, you're looking at target number 3, just got hit, and you're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. If we can get anywhere between 11.13 and 11.1093 and a one candle reversal, or actually better, a higher low in that area, that would be a buy signal. the market will struggle if we break below Globex at 113. Excuse me, at 110.27. So you're looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity in that structure. I know just from the look of it, we all say that the market is overextended, and yes, it is, but it can continue to overextend, and I think it's gonna be. They always tell you never ever short a slow market, like a grinding market, because that tend to float up. So you have an environment where the market is just waiting for the news, and you're gonna see a bullish behavior. I mean, obviously we're seeing a little bit of a bullish behavior. So that is what's going on with the QQQ, which same thing with Spider. Spider, you're coming up on a whole number as well, which is the 400, and you're getting a little bit of a fade here. Okay, but do I get short here? I mean, I got short, but I got short as a scalp, and I made a little bit of money and moved on a very specific signal. If I want to technically go short on a swing trade basis, I have to see the Spider and QQQ perform a lot. You know, they have to make a lower high, and they have to break the bottom of that structure, test the middle of the range, shift the cloud negative, rally, and hold that lower high. I mean, that would be the structure in which it would support a short. Right now, the pullbacks are viable in this market. Then Nvidia is 264.1 is the opening price, and we're trading above it, but you can tell very quickly that it's fairly lethargic price action right now. So you're getting a bit of a fade. You have a channel number one on the short side. $20 out of the money for $20. Yeah, that's implied volatility is going to be crazy today on your options. Here you go. I mean, you're getting a bit of a push. Okay, back into that push right here. Yeah. So you're getting a fade here. That's fine. I mean, yeah. So if you're trading options right now, I mean, you're gonna be paying some money for these premiums, even if you're going way out the money, and it's gonna be one of those things, or you could go way out of the money. I mean, even then, you're gonna still pay. It doesn't matter how far out you're gonna, because just implied volatility right now is just a bit too. It's reflecting what's to come. Right, 9:48. We're looking for the next signal right now. We had two trades, both profitable. We're looking for the next one. Suarez, how are you doing? Any trades? Josh, Adam S, GED, SNK. How are you guys doing? Any action? No trade, Suarez, okay. Waiting it out. It's not a bad choice, my friend. And cooking. Isn't it too early to be cooking? And what are you cooking? So here comes that 902, Omer. Oh yeah, that'll take a little bit of time. For really, 4,200. Somebody bought a bunch of calls on that. What's the premium on those? That's what I'd like to know. Well, here you go. Someone bought 20,000 for 10 cents SPX at 4,200. Wow. Somebody's gambling. Yeah, for today, Sheila. Well, here comes that O3. Yeah, I mean, those specific type of fades are good for the middle of the range type of push, but this one gave you a little bit extra. Call to put is 3-to-1 volume. Okay, so most people speculating we're gonna have a blowout reaction to the upside. Yeah. Well, most people are wrong, right? So if most people are if most people are betting on the long side, you almost could guarantee it that this market's gonna tank. Yeah, it could be hedges, but big money doesn't hedge like that though. Big money doesn't go 4,200 with 20,000. They're not way out of the money like that. I don't think, at least. Frisco, Texas, SWAT is. Yeah, Suarez, yeah, from New Jersey. Yeah, we're Frisco, Texas, my friend. Frisco, Texas. Forty-one oh seven 39 86. Brad up 335. Good job, Brad. Making a little bit of money. We'll see you FOMC. Get it done. Get it done. Oh, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so let's take a look here. We hit target number one, bounced right off of it. How's Jose doing, by the way? I haven't heard from you. Jeff, good morning. How are you? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Plus 15 points. Steady, man. You're steady. You are steady. That's a good thing. Interesting if they close this candle right here at 905, you're gonna get a bit of a push lower, and then we can test harmony zone number one and see how well they handle that. But that was a good short up there, and pay attention to this formation, because if you go back and look at it, I mean, there's a specific conditions to it, but you have a minimum of 3 candles up, 2 candles down, 1 candle up, and the last candle is down. So whenever you get this structure right there, right here, and then you have a distance of minimum of 10 points between that entry and the middle of the range, that makes that setup a really good fade, and it works on the opposite sides of the market, the short side. So I mean, meaning the long side. If you see that same exact formation lower, you typically get a very good reaction. Let me show you where it worked again. Here you go. What does that look like? Right here. and you had a distance from 88 to 78. So here comes that 10 point. You need that separation. If it happened very, very close to the middle of the range, it's no good. Sometimes it's good, but I avoid them. But if I get that type of behavior and I have a minimum of 10 points, yeah, it's a go. Here you go, another one. Distance 72, 61, 62. Here you go. That's your 10 points. So if you have that 10 points, it's a go. If you don't have it, it's no go. Keep an eye on that. That's something we haven't talked about in our training yet, but well, here you go. Another one. It work. These freaking trades work. Look at that. Exact same setup. And you have a distance between 67, 55. And you watch them, they become a big movers. Like some of them become like a turning point of the whole structure. Let's see if we can find you another one. Here you go, another one. Yeah, but see this one? I mean, it did work, but look how close we are. From 80 to 70 to basically 75, and that's just too close. But that worked. But you could look at that structure, then use it to guide you through the next signals. You know? Let's see if I can find you another one. Okay, so see that? See, here you go. I mean, that's the same structure, but look, we're in the middle of the range. So those are the ones you avoid. You know, it cannot be touching the middle of the range. It needs to be like way up there with distance. Here you go, another one right here, but again, 55. That's 55. That's 5, 6, 7. That's 7 points. I rather see 10 points and more. But what I can see from here is I could look at it and say, okay, well, let me see if I can find the structure after the structure that I could get short from. So even if you don't get in, it will guide you into future price action. Okay, so this is another one right here from 600. Yeah, so still less than 10 points. This one right here from 94. No, less than 10 points. You're not doing it. So that's that. I mean, you can keep looking, and you'll find it. You'll find that kind of structure, and you'll be able to see how well they handle, how well they behave. But so now it's guiding us into this structure. So you're getting that push. If this candle closes lower at that 905, you're gonna get a flush in the market to below 900. Here we go. So that's, you see that? Now the expectation is to see a bit of a flush going to that 900 again. Here you go. There you go. $200 NT Rinko and the 100 NT Rinko is out of sync. So the market is just going through this rotational harmony zone. Number one is basically getting rolled over. Harmony zone number two is that 863 to 873. That's coming up too. So I mean, see that same structure that we were talking about up there? It's the same structure right here. But this happened right at the beginning of a new harmony wave. And whenever they do that kind of stuff, you're getting a high, a lower high, a lower high, and a switch trade at the beginning of a new harmony wave. They're good for 5 to 10 points, if not more. This one produced more because we flushed all the stops under 900. But it was fairly predictable what they were trying to do here. I just didn't take it because I'm trying to under trade before the FOMC. I mean, we're up a couple of trades, and I don't necessarily want to kind of push my luck right now, but so we're up 624. Call it 625 on 2 decisions. I'm looking for the next trade. All right, we're getting up to that level right here at 913. 200 and 100 out of sync. Really, the setups are, I mean, if they make another lower high, I mean, that could be an entry point for a fade short as a scalp, but that's about it. You don't necessarily want to see anything above 916. Okay. So it takes away from that short a little bit here. So you definitely want to, they're retesting the harmony zone, the top end of the harmony zone. All right, guys, we're 10:30 right now. The market is out of sync. We'll get back in sync at 35, and we're in a spot here right at the top end of the globe expand. We should see yeah. Not, I'm not gonna overcommit to this market. I mean, we've had a couple of good trades. Unless something spectacular happen, we're gonna leave this alone a little bit here. If you have some Netflix shows that you've been watching, this is a good time to catch up on them. Look at them. I mean, running this bad boy up. A lot stronger, Jose. Yeah, we're seeing uh, NQ almost breaking that high, and ES is definitely lagging behind. All right. I mean, they're breaking it up here. 200 and 100 in sync. ES is out of sync with all of this stuff. And you're getting a run up to the 48 and a quarter. 48 and a quarter is the close of this trend coming up. It's amazing, that, from here all the way, I mean, how many points is that? From 30 all the way down to, it's 40, 45 points pullback just to watch it run all the way back up. And that's why you have to kind of be very, very careful. Just, there was a short here, there's another short right here, but you can see how quickly the market kind of reversed that. We have about 20 minutes. It's that V recovery, Adam. It's, you got to protect yourself from adverse price action like that. Yeah, it's not a, and even here, look at that. I mean, we got short here. I mean, if I got stubborn, well, let's not call it stubborn, but if I held on to it and I looked for a bigger move, they would have smoked me. And, I mean, here they would have gave me a little bit of, reprieve a little bit if I added to it. But, like, who wants to sit down through, what is that, from 70 to 40, 70 point move and add to it just to break even? Yeah, that's just too rough. It's just too rough. And I looked at the 50. Yeah, I mean, the 50 came into the middle of the range, and it gave you a railroad long. Yeah. I mean, the 200 into Rinko never really broke down structurally. Never broke down. It never broke down. Yeah, I see that, Jose. Captain Short in the middle of the range at 40.37. Considering that move in NQ that we had, the market really didn't, ES did not really move much of anything. They just literally held it in the middle of the range. And you had what, from 37 to 35, 75, about 2 points. Point and a quarter, actually. And really not much going on in ES, but that's a sell signal. And if they break up to 38 and reverse it, then you'll get a captain setup switch trade short. Yeah, NQ, what did they do? They broke up and came and faded. So that's how they typically would trap people who are playing a breakout. All right, let's just keep watching this market. We got a little bit of time here, about 15 minutes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. You know what to do. Appreciate you guys spending your day with us. It's going to be a wild one later on, that's for sure. It'll be a wild one. Make sure there's another thing that you got to be conscious of. 1 second, literally 1 second before the announcement, the FOMC number announcement, put a line at that price. Do it in NQ and ES, and watch that price throughout the day and for many weeks to come. And you'll find that that level in which we announce the FOMC number at is going to be statistically significant. That's going to be an important level. Just make sure that you mark it. Mark it. Mark that bad boy. Am I going to be here for the grand finale, grand event? I will be. We have some training classes around that time. So I'm not. If I end up going live, I'll notify you guys. I'll send an email. So they're trying to do something similar here. You see this candle close right here? They're trying to do something similar to what they did here. So we'll see how successful they are. Making a lower high. The expectation is to push to 24. We got 10 minutes. Hey, by the way, if you guys are in Apex, they extended that 80% offer again. I'm sure you guys got the emails anyway, but if you didn't, they extended it to the 31st, basically to the end of the month. So if you're playing that game, here's the link. You can take advantage of it. Yeah, so they're not very successful here on the short side, and that is going to lend itself to a push. Now the next close is 48, right? All right, guys. So that's it. That's it. Not no Panos. Panos is your 12 o'clock Central Time, so it's in an hour, brother. Yep, yep, yep. All right, guys. That's it for me. And Pat, I'm gonna exit the Zoom room and get back in for our meeting. And we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. And today we put on a W, and I'm gonna leave it alone till the FOMC meeting. Okay, so that's it. 6:25, 6:25.